All of the day-to-day news that you turn on the station at 6 o'clock, those will be gone. I think those will be gone relatively soon.
You go around to all the news rooms in the United States, Canada, the world, they all have the same thing. At the end of the newscast, 12 stories there, and you could have all the people in the newsroom who watch the pieces, every one of them, say, okay, don't talk to each other, and give them a piece of paper and say, write down the 12 stories that just ran. It is shocking how little they know. Just shocking. It's like they get 2. You know, maybe the head producer gets 5. And then if you wait till the next morning, it's even worse.
Because news happens all the time, and it'll just be on the internet, and we'll just be watching news around the clock. And I think somebody like a company like Google will end up getting really deep into the news business. If it's not Google, it'll be Microsoft or something like that, maybe even Facebook. And imagine Google having Google Earth, and you go into your community and they have all of these little dots that you can choose from. The green dots are environmental dots, the red dots are political dots. You can design it any way you want, but you click on these dots and you get the story. You get to see whatever story is. So Google will hire maybe 30, 40 crews to go do the important stories, and then there'll be freelancers like myself that might fill in the blanks. And every time you click on one of my dots or one of the pieces that I put together, I get a quarter or a nickel. And I think that's how I'm going to get paid in the future.
So I think as we try to find the way forward in all of this, trying to figure out how we can do everything for the web, for television, for all the different mediums that are out there, Twitter, Facebook, I do think there's going to be more put on one person to do a story. And so, you know, the times are changing, and if you don't embrace it, I think you're going to be left behind.
I think it's really hard for any of us to predict where it's going to be, but I think obviously that people are going to get a lot of their news on the web. A lot of the storytelling skills that we employ in television or in newspapers now are going to have to be made into web format. You know, TV is still making money. Web people have a hard time getting websites to pay for themselves, so television is still where the money is, but eventually they're going to figure out the mix. So I think the basic skills you learn in any of these disciplines, you're going to be able to apply to the web.